Hi everyone, I'm Colleen and this stream is brought to you by Princess Dental Staffing. Happy to see everyone on this Wednesday. So today we're going to be sharing with you dental office receptionist tips. Okay, so we're going to be sharing our top tips to improve as a dental office receptionist. Now, today's stream is mostly for dental office receptionists, but if you're a dental office manager, you may find these tips helpful as well, because these tips are going to be specifically about customer care, providing excellent customer care and turning new patients into regular patients. So that's what we're going to be talking about today. But before we dive too deeply into that, just want to remind everyone that Princess Dental Staffing is an online dental job board. They have positions available for dental office receptionists and dental office managers, dental assistants, dental hygienists, and dentists in a lot of different areas. And they're also offering full-time, part-time, temporary, permanent, and a lot of different positions in a lot of different areas. So be sure to hop onto princessdentalstaffing.com, okay, to see what positions they have available in your area. You can also create a profile, get your information in front of hiring managers, and you can check out their blog. So their blog covers a lot of the same information that we cover in these streams. So you can take a look at their blog and read through some of their posts as well. Speaking of these streams, each week we're bringing you a new live stream covering, starting and continuing your career in the dental industry. So if you don't want to miss out on future streams, be sure to follow our page or subscribe to our channel. If you have any thoughts or questions or insights about the content we're bringing you, be sure to comment it below. And if you like the content that we're bringing you, drop us a like, okay? And of course, if we couldn't get to your comments when the stream was live, we'll get to them as soon as possible, okay? All right, so let's dive into these tips, okay? All right, so number one, being adaptable. So as a dental office receptionist, being adaptable is just imperative. It's a really important skill to have, because you may be faced with learning new technologies, new organizational systems, using different communication methods to communicate with patients, and learning the needs of your patients as well. So it's a really valuable skill to have, being adaptable, okay? For example, as a dental receptionist, there will be instances in the office when you find yourself working with different patients, different backgrounds, different and unique personalities. So it's really important to be able to connect with those patients, learn what they need, and be able to provide them with excellent customer service and meet their needs accordingly. Or perhaps you may be challenged with learning a new software or record keeping system. You got to keep up with those records, right? You got to keep up with, updating those patient records and information and organizing forms and information, etc. So, being adaptable can really help you navigate those new systems efficiently, so that you can keep up with the pace of the office and with the needs of the patients, okay? So really important to be adaptable. Number two, be ready to impress. So there was a study conducted by Princeton psychologist Janine Willis and Alexander Todorov, I believe it's pronounced Todorov. And in that study, they found that impressions are unconsciously completed within 1/10 of 1 second. Okay, so positive first impressions are really, really crucial. So if I'm a patient, I'm a new patient, and I'm coming into your office, your first impression has been completed in my mind within zero point 0.1 seconds. Okay, so it's really, really crucial to make a really good first impression. And that means, making sure that you are, dressed professionally, that you are interacting with the patient professionally, and that your front office area, the desk, the reception area, and everything is, clean and organized and those sorts of things. And that will really help you give an excellent first impression to that patient. Okay. And those first impressions, like I said, can really help those new patients become regular patients. Okay. Number three, be aware. So when you're working in a customer service heavy field, it's really important to kind of be aware of what's going on, be aware of your patient's feelings, and just kind of be aware of what your coworkers are doing, and how the office works together as a whole. Okay. So so for example, when a patient first walks in, can you tell if they're happy or maybe a little bit nervous or anxious? Are they hurried? Are they aggravated maybe a little bit? Or feeling a lot of different things, and being able to being aware really helps you to know what the patient is feeling and be able to react accordingly and interact with them appropriately. Okay. So being aware is a really important skill as well, to kind of so that you know kind of what's going on around you and you can react accordingly. Okay. Number 4, being organized. So being organized is a crucial skill to being a dental office receptionist, okay? Because when you're organized, that basically being organized means that everything has a place and that everything is in its place. And that means you waste less time, effort, and energy trying to find what you need in order to complete the tasks that you need to complete in order to help the office run smoothly and functionally. Okay. Being organized means that you're better able to meet deadlines, which can help reduce stress as well. So being organized is just a really important way to help the office continue to run smoothly and optimally. Okay. Alrighty. And of course, being organized also, really kind of helps with those first impressions, right? Because if everything has a place, everything's in its place, everything's kind of neat and tidy and put away, then that helps make a really good impression on that patient as well. Okay. Number 5, be effective with your time. Time management is crucial in a dental office, especially if it's a very fast-paced one and you have a lot of patients lined up for the day. So time management is really everything. Okay, especially when you're a dental office receptionist, because you have a lot of tasks that you need to get done, and you're constantly being interrupted by patients, right? You're constantly being interrupted by the phone, by patients coming in, and you have to check them in for their scheduled appointments. Okay, so you're constantly being interrupted, and in the middle of the tasks that you were doing. So time management is really crucial here, because having good time management means that you can complete your tasks while still attending effectively to those patients that are coming in, that are calling, and those constant interruptions. Okay, so having good time management is everything. So if you find that you're having trouble with good time management, you may want to consider an app, or an online organizational tool to kind of help you stay on track with the tasks that need to get done, helping you to organize what needs to get done today versus what can get done tomorrow, so that you can meet deadlines. Okay. Number 6, be excellent. Okay, so strive for excellence in everything that you do as a front office receptionist. Okay, excellent customer service, excellent excellent professionalism, excellent organizational skills. Strive for excellence. Okay, just because you're not working in the operating room or inside the clinic, doesn't mean that you're not contributing to the office. As a matter of fact, dental office receptionists are a vital part of the dental office. They're generally the first person the patient sees when they come in, right? They're generally the first person to talk to the patient. So again, those first impressions are really, really imperative to keeping your current patients and turning new patients into regular patients. Okay, so striving for excellence in all that you do just really helps facilitate those office operations, and it really helps build that positive relationship with that patient. Okay. Number 7, be detail oriented. So if you're detail oriented, it means that you pick up on those details, which means that you can get things done more thoroughly and more accurately, right? So, when you pick up on those details and you notice those details throughout your day and you work to address those details and working to with those details in mind, it means that your work is more accurate and more thorough, which means you spend less time going back to correct or update something, right? Particularly like patient records or appointment scheduling or things of that nature. So being detail oriented means that you basically results in, not needing to, um, not needing to, or rather, working with less supervision, not needing to have someone over your shoulder all the time because you're effective at what you do and you're efficient at what you do and you get it done right the first time, at least most of the time, right? So being detail oriented, really important skill to have as well. Number 8 is be passionate. Okay. Passion is a really it's an important part of really any position. The more passionate you are about the job that you're doing and the career that you're in, the more likely you are to take pride in what you're doing. The more likely you are to want to complete things the right way, um, and do it right the first time, right? And not only that, but your passion shines through to other people. So when you're passionate about what you do and you have a love of what you do, your patients can see it, your coworkers can see it, your leadership can see it, and that kind of thing is really contagious. That positivity is contagious. So being passionate about what you do is something that's almost palpable. It's something that people can feel and see, and it just kind of spreads throughout everyone else, to create a really positive and strong work environment. So being passionate is just a really strong attribute to have, because it really does affect a lot of the other people around you, and of course, it affects you as well. Being passionate about what you do, that results in you wanting to go to work in the morning and you wanting to go and do what you do every day. Okay. And it helps reduce your stress, helps reduce your burnout as well. Reduce your burnout. Tripping over my words a little bit. Okay. All right. So, yes, being passionate. So those are our tips for dental office receptionists, and just again, ways that you can improve your skills and what skills to kind of focus on if you're a dental office receptionist or an office manager, to really help, like I said, facilitate those office processes smoothly and efficiently and optimally, and also be able to work effectively with a variety of different patients and really help them feel welcomed and heard and seen, and help reduce their anxiety every time they come to the dentist. Okay. Dental office receptionists are the front line. They are, like I said, they're generally the first people that the patient sees when they come in, that they interact with when they come in. So they are just a vital part of the dental office. And so those are just some of the ways that you can improve your skills as a dental office receptionist to support the office or the practice. So let's do a quick recap. Okay, number 1, be adaptable. Okay, again, being adaptable, really important to be able to switch between tasks really easily and be able to learn new things, such as new systems, new ways of speaking with people, and those sorts of things. Okay. Number 2, be ready to impress. Most people complete their first impression, or they have their first impression of you within 1/10 of 1 second. Found that study that I alluded to earlier. So being ready to impress, through your demeanor, through your dress, through how you present in the office, or how the office is presented rather, is just very important and imperative. Number 3, being aware of what's going on around you. That means being aware of, patients' moods and what state they're in, being aware of what your office mates are doing, being aware of what's going on, in the back and everything like that. It just gives you it allows you to better react to what is happening around you if you're aware of what's happening around you. Number 4, being effective with time. Time management is everything. Time management means that, you waste a lot less time, effort, and energy completing tasks. And actually, I accidentally forgot one: be organized. So before, time management was be organized. Everything having a place and everything being in its place really helps you present a strong first impression, and also, again, allows you to waste less time trying to find what you need in order to complete the task or assignment that you are working on. Okay, being excellent, striving for excellence in everything that you do. Okay, being detail oriented, really working with those details in mind, being able to notice those details and working with those details in mind to make sure that you do things correctly the first time and that you do them accurately, so you don't have to waste time going back and fixing what you've already done, right? Essentially. And lastly, being passionate. Again, being passionate, being positive, and being in love with what you do, is noticeable by everyone, not just patients, but your coworkers and your leadership as well. And that positivity spreads quickly, okay, to other people, and it really helps create a warm, collaborative, and welcoming environment for everyone in the office. Okay, so find what you're passionate about in being a dental office receptionist or an office manager, and tune into that. Okay. All right, so those are our tips for dental office receptionists. So I hope that provided you with some valuable and insightful information. So thanks for being here today with me, everyone. We'll be back next week, next Wednesday, bringing you a new topic, discussing your career in the dental industry. But until then, I hope everyone has a great week. I hope you have a great weekend. I hope you continue to stay safe out there, and I will see you soon. All right, have a great week, everyone. Bye.